What's up, guys? Your boy Keith. Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Omniscient Reader Chapter 224. Our last chapter that we left off, we talked to the Weenie Man and basically made a deal with him that we would give him a fable of us beating up one of the Dokja. And I think something else, I forgot what it was, but we essentially traded that for an ability to get back into the actual scenario, or at least a place within the scenario. It's not exactly there, but we have to go through some arduous things. But either way, we're starting to make our process back to where we need to be, okay? And it was interesting because the Weenie Man, you know, he actually carries his stories within that little ball sack hanging off the side of his face, right? Which is actually very interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and jump into this new reaction, though. Okay, so the star stream has glimpsed at your existence. The star stream has turned a blind eye to your existence. Okay, you have reached an area adjacent to the scenario. Okay, right, so it was adjacent, not necessarily where the scenario is occurring again, but adjacent. So we do have to jump through hoops in order to get back to where we need to be. Your existence is breaking down. Your fable is being damaged. You need a new incarnation form. Cook. Your birth fable is leaking out. Oh, yikes. I need to quickly find an incarnation form and patch up my wounds. This place is... By now, you must have arrived at the scenario horizon, which faces the 73rd demon realm. Scenario horizon. It looks like Dead Man's Land. It's just, yeah, it's just literally like, it looks abandoned, like there's nothing here, except for like maybe high-risk monsters, which I guess were the demons. A place where the waste of the scenario, excluded from the scenario like me, that are forcibly removed by the cleaners are gathered. Wait a minute. This place is a dumpster. Oh my. Yeah, I thought so. I was about to say it's literally a waste place. From there, you should be able to obtain an incarnation form that you can use to some extent. Of course, it's only if you can find useful components. Well, it's not our business to care how you'd get your hands on those. May the blessing of the horizon be upon you. Wait. Yo, my man really just, you know what? He kind of played us, but at the end of the day, we are adjacent to the scenario. It's just that Dokja's gonna have to figure it out. I like how Dokja just like, he was upset for a second, but he was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and calm down and just reevaluate. After a moment, Dokja's expression started to change. His eyes clouded with confusion, calmly closed, and his foolish agape mouth shut silently. Soon after, Dokja adjusted his clothes and muttered, "That was tough." Yup. He's like, alright, you know what? It is what it is. The Winnie Man's gone by now, right? Dokja sucks at acting. Shut it. He couldn't let himself get caught since coming here was his goal in the first place. To get what he wanted while hiding as much information as possible. This level of acting was necessary. Oh, okay, so Dokja actually, he was pretending to be upset because he didn't want the Weenie Man to know that he was upset. He wanted to be sent here. He's completely fine with being sent here. And there's probably something else here that he needs to, like, you know, deal with or obtain. And that's why, like, but he doesn't want the Weenie Man to know exactly that he's feeling that way. So, you know, he just had to put on a little show. I couldn't help but do this to evade his suspicions. Looks like I came to the right place. Your birth fable is breaking down. Ugh, it hurts. If I don't find an incarnation form soon, Yu Jung-kyuk's 111th turn, the place where he went to build his forces after being expelled from the scenario, the 73rd demon realm, scenario horizon. In that dumpster, Yu Jung-kyuk obtained his new body. I don't see any fables that would serve as components for the incarnation form as I expected. Activating the attribute effect. The effect of the attribute Lamorak's giraffe has been activated. That's a wild name. The evolutionary attribute I purchased from Bi Young after giving him 300,000 coins. Lamorak's giraffe. The attribute's privilege was to absorb broken fables and can reconstruct one's body. The privilege evolution factor search has begun. Searching for fable fragments that you can absorb. Okay, cool. Fable fragments have been detected. Good. I'm starting to see some useful things. Let's start with this. Oh, so we got a new heart. Okay, cool. I think we're back to Wait, what's going on? Junki Wansi, please open the door. We're back to modern technology? What? What's going on? Okay. I'd like to ask you for an interview. Ha, a bed and soft blanket after such a long time. But how am I supposed to rest comfortably like this? You know what's crazy? Is the fact that Peaceland, or whatever it was called, the place we were at before in the scenario, you know, we thought that that was going to be the only place where we'd be able to get some level of peace and comfort and, you know, actually have, you know, like a bed and all that stuff. It seems like there are more places like that as the scenarios go on. So I wonder what this is probably like, I guess, an interlude area of the scenarios. It's interesting though. It's been a week since we escaped the sealed dome. Many things happened during that time. After we were provided homes in the Gyeonggi province, with the help of the provisional government, we were taken to their institute and had to answer a few of their questions. What happened inside the sealed dome? Are the rumors circulating on the internet true? How many people are like you, and what ideologies do they have? Just what are these constellations in the scenario? At first, I answered them with sincerity. Whoa! So we're actually back in like the real world. That's crazy. How many people are like you and what ideologies do they have? What are the causes? Oh, that's okay. Oh, this is interesting. The same questions again. But as time passed, everything became annoying. The provisional government, which was comprised of a few lucky surviving members of the parliament and municipal councils. Okay, no. I'm misunderstanding this. So, long story short, did not understand this situation at all. Okay. Well, how do they not understand? Okay, these guys must not be a part of the scenario whatsoever, but they're missing people from the government who were part of the scenario, so they formed their own coalition because the scenario is going on. But they don't know what's actually going on within the scenario, is what I'm gathering right here, which is interesting. And they firmly believed that the system of the state would still be meaningful in the upcoming scenarios. Or maybe not. Maybe, okay, because it's the provisional government. So maybe they did go through the scenarios and they just don't understand everything because they obviously weren't participants within like the major scenarios that was going on. And so now they're trying to like use their influence and power to get the people who actually did go through the scenarios to actually explain everything that's going on. Because maybe they just kind of skated by because, like, you know, only a certain amount of people can go in certain scenarios. Especially the more recent ones we just went through. There was only one thing I could say to people who are still stuck in their old beliefs of this new era. All of you, change your shoes and take off your neckties. They aren't good outfits to run away in. Facts. Like, why? I don't know why y'all are acting as if we're back. You mean like before the scenarios happened? Like, listen, dude, the world has changed. You got to adapt to it. Hiwanuni. Are you up now? Yes, Jinyi. What about you, Sangha? Could you knock the next time you enter? Facts. She's holed up in the room with the kids. It looks like Dokja Jussie's absence had a huge impact. Yeah, of course it would. Honestly, I wish there was a manual like the soldier Jussie mentioned. Have you heard from Hyung Sung-si yet? There's still no news from him after he got called to the army on the first day. That's kind of crazy that he got called back into the army. He's so stupid. I wouldn't have gone there if I was him. What's the point of an army in this kind of world? Facts. Just like how the children hold themselves up in the room, Hyung Sung-si must have returned to the army. The scenario will start in 3 days. 3 days later, hell will begin again. Something huge will come, something that might be completely different from what we've faced till now. You can now respond to your sponsor's call and receive the personal trials they will bestow upon you. Oh, it looks like Hwan's in store for an upgrade. You know, she completes these trials more than likely. The personal trials will be treated as hidden scenarios, and they can substitute the main scenario if they overlap with the specific missions of the main scenario. The substitution of the scenario is available only until the start of the 25th main scenario. Somebody in the comments, tell me what scenario we're on right now. I think we went past 10, if I'm correct. Master said nothing big is going to happen for the time being, so don't worry too much, Uni. What happened to Yu Jung Hyuksi? He kept muttering Kim Dokja, then I don't know where he went. Maybe that's to be expected since he was always talking about how he was going to be the one to kill him. It's so unlike him. What about Han Soo-youngsi? She left this morning saying that she's going to talk to the government agents. Said something about reaping the seed she's sown, too. The government? What's there to expect from them? If something happens to me, act with Han Soo-young no matter what. Hey. Come to think of it, Dokja said something like that. Are you going out? I can't keep staying inside all the time. We should at least prepare something. Then I'll go with you. Huh? Oh. Yeah, they're gonna have to do a mad dash. All these reporters. It's still crazy because, like, who are you streaming to? Junkie Wansi, I'm a reporter with Goryeo Ilbo. Just one word, please. Just what happened inside there? I heard that your existence in Kendo is paid off. Is that true? Hero of Yangcheong District, celebrating the safe return of the judge of purging, Jung Hee-won. A hero? Me? They're aggressive. Golly. Let's see. Pathetic. Are you all really curious about what happened inside there? I'm not the hero you people think I am. I wasn't a candidate for the national team, nor was I good at Kendo. Before the fall came, I was just a bartender working at a rundown bar. The Constellation Bald General of Justice is watching you with sad eyes. Do you know who Kim Dokja is? Wee, facts. The Constellation One-Eyed Matria is reminded of someone by your words. Kim Dokja, who's that? I feel like I heard about them from someone's testimony before. The survivors didn't survive with their own strengths. What do you mean? I don't see Kim Dokja on the list of survivors though. Why didn't Kim Dokja return alive together with you? Where is that person right now? Right, you people wouldn't know. All you do is be amazed at our survival and find entertainment in the stories you've heard. That man, I don't care who cares about what you do. It's just, if there's only one thing I wish, he'll be back, definitely. Of course he will, you already know. Don't even worry about it, we on our way. She held her tongue, she was like, you know what? I'm not even about to say it. Because who cares? Like, these people don't know. All they're gonna do is just sensationalize it even more. They don't actually care. You know what I mean? Fire. That was a great chapter, man. I'm excited to see exactly where we're going next. What, what forces he's going to be gathering here. Because he did say something about Jung Hyuk being able to gather forces here and get his body back. So I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to get his body back first, and then he's going to build up some forces that he can bring back to help out with the next upcoming scenarios. I wonder even if he planned this all along. Who knows? But definitely a fire chapter. If you guys did enjoy, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe so you can see more content like that, like this, and definitely comment down below any thoughts you had about the chapter, and I'll catch you guys in the next reaction. Peace.